Hey everyone, welcome back to Biology Learning Space. Today we will talk about an important part of photosynthesis, dark reaction, also known as Calvin cycle. Dark reaction, general overview. It was discovered in 1950 by Melvin Calvin, James Basham, and Andrew Benson at the University of California, Berkeley by using the radioactive isotope carbon-14. Melvin Calvin was awarded Nobel Prize in Chemistry, 1961. It occurs in stroma of chloroplasts and does not require light directly, but depends on products of the light reaction, ATP or NADPH. The main purpose of this reaction is fixation of atmospheric carbon dioxide into glucose. Please note Calvin cycle occurs in all photosynthetic plants. It does not matter whether they have C3 or C4 or any other pathways. Step 1. Carboxylation or carbon fixation. Carboxylation is the fixation of carbon dioxide into a stable organic intermediate. It is the most crucial step of the dark reaction. Carbon dioxide is utilized for the carboxylation of RUBP, ribulose 1,5-bisphosphate, a 5-carbon compound. The reaction is catalyzed by the enzyme RUBP carboxylase, which results in the formation of two molecules of 3-PGA, 3-phosphoglycerate. The enzyme, Rubisco, also has an oxygenation activity. Hence, it is more accurately named RUBP carboxylase oxygenase. It can catalyze both carboxylation and oxygenation reactions. Step 2. Reduction. These are a series of reactions that lead to the formation of glucose. In this step, two molecules of ATP are utilized for phosphorylation, and two molecules of NADPH are utilized for reduction. ATP or NADPH convert 3-PGA into G3P, glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, a sugar. The formation of one glucose molecule through this pathway requires 6 carbon dioxide molecules and 6 turns of the cycle. Step 3. Regeneration of RUBP. The remaining 5 glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate molecules are rearranged to regenerate 3 RUBP molecules. This process requires energy in the form of ATP. Specifically, 3 ATP molecules are used for every 3 RUBP molecules regenerated. Regeneration of RUBP is crucial for the continuity of the cycle. Let's see energy cost per CO2 fixed. For each carbon dioxide molecule, 2 ATP are used for phosphorylation. 2 NADPH are used for reduction. To make one glucose molecule, the cycle must run 6 times, fixing 6 CO2. It consumes 18 ATP and 12 NADPH. Let's check out what goes in and what comes out of the Calvin cycle. In, 6 CO2, 18 ATP and 12 NADPH. Out, 1 glucose, 18 ADP and 12 NADP. Want to test your knowledge? Here's a quick quiz to see how well you grasp the Calvin cycle. Ready? Question 1. Where does the dark reaction of photosynthesis occur? A. Thylakoid membrane. B. Stroma. C. Cytoplasm. D. Mitochondria. Correct answer. Option B. Stroma. The dark reaction, or Calvin cycle, occurs in the stroma of the chloroplast, where enzymes required for the cycle are located. Question 2. 2. What enzyme fixes CO2 in the Calvin cycle? A. ATP synthase. B. NADP reductase. C. Rubisco. D. Hexokinase. Correct answer. Option C. Rubisco. Rubisco, ribulose 1,5-bisphosphate carboxylase, oxygenase, is the enzyme that catalyzes the fixation of CO2 with RUBP in the Calvin cycle. Question 3. What is the first stable product of CO2 fixation? A. Glucose. B. G3P. C. 3-PGA. D. RUBP. Correct answer. Option C. 3-PGA. The first stable product of the Calvin cycle is 3-PGA, 3-phosphoglycerate, a 3-carbon compound formed after CO2 fixation. Question 4. How many turns of the Calvin cycle are needed to produce one glucose molecule? A. 3. B. 6. C. 12. D. 1. Correct answer. Option B. 6. To produce one molecule of glucose, the Calvin cycle requires 6 CO2 molecules, as each cycle fixes one CO2 molecule. Question 5. Which molecules provide energy and reducing power for the Calvin cycle? A. CO2 and H2O. B. ATP and NADPH. C. Glucose and oxygen. D. FADH2 and NADH. Correct answer, option B, ATP and NADPH. ATP provides the energy needed for the reactions, whereas NADPH provides the reducing power, electrons, to convert 3PGA into G3P during the reduction phase of the Calvin cycle. Question 6. How many ATP molecules are required to produce one glucose molecule in the Calvin cycle? A. 12 ATP, B. 18 ATP, C. 6 ATP, D. 24 ATP. Correct answer, option B, 18 ATP. To produce one glucose molecule, the Calvin cycle requires 18 ATP molecules, 12 for the reduction phase and 6 for the regeneration of RUBP. Question 7. What is the role of NADPH in the Calvin cycle? A. Regenerates RUBP, B. Provides energy, C. Fixes CO2, D. Acts as a reducing agent. Correct answer, option D. Acts as a reducing agent. NADPH acts as a reducing agent in the Calvin cycle, donating electrons to convert 3PGA into G3P during the reduction phase. Question number 8. Which of the following is not a phase of the Calvin cycle? A. Carbon fixation, B. Regeneration, C. Photolysis, D. Reduction. Correct answer, option C. Photolysis. Photolysis is a process in the light reaction where water is split to release oxygen, not a phase of the Calvin cycle. Question number 9. How many CO2 molecules are required to produce one molecule of glucose in the Calvin cycle? A. 12, B. 3, C. 18, D. 6. Correct answer, option D. 6. To produce one molecule of glucose, the Calvin cycle requires 6 CO2 molecules, as each cycle fixes one CO2 molecule. Question number 10. Why is the Calvin cycle also called the C3 pathway? A. It occurs in C3 plants. B. The first stable product is a 3-carbon compound. C. It requires 3 ATP molecules. D. It fixes 3 CO2 molecules at a time. Correct answer, option B. The first stable product is a 3-carbon compound. The Calvin cycle is called the C3 pathway because the first stable product formed after CO2 fixation is a 3-carbon compound, 3PGA. Like, share and subscribe for more such contents. Thanks for watching.